Final race of the day then is a Class 2, again on the turf here, and we are over the 1,200 metres with one horse making his Hong Kong debut, but Gold Chest certainly isn't. Gets up from the 1,000 to 1,200 metres for Richard Gibson and Matthew Poon. Duke Y only beaten 3/4 of a length into 5th place last time out, behind California out. Beauty Applause beat Wellington over the straight last time, back up to the 1,200 here. Victorium's a 3-time course and distance winner. Team Spirit also behind California at a massive price. He was second at over 80 to 1 last time out. California Deep Shot makes his Sha Tin debut. He's the last start winner at Happy Valley. Handsome Bobo up in class after winning over this trip at Happy Valley last time out. Guy Dragon, no luck for him last time out behind California Rad. Roman Turbo up in class. He was second to winning for all over the 1,200 last time. And Spend makes his Hong Kong debut. Raced under the same name for Team Hawks in Australia. Victorium all in mind. Guy Dragon and Young Legend are the horses, Tom, that have been on the road. Who are the key horses to look out for here in the speed map?
Team Spirit, he's a horse, Andrew, that always goes forward. He'll be there again from gate number 5 with Tony Bacone. Beauty Applause stepping back from his 1,000 metre win, or stepping up from his 1,000 metre win back to 1,200 metres here. California Deep Shot Spend looks a little tricky for All in Mind, and his rider Matthew Chadwick out of gate 14. Gold Chest, Handsome Bobo, and horses like Young Legend, Duke Y, Racing Fighter likely to get back. Duke Y actually missed the start last time out and ran on quite well.
Here is Beauty Applause, last start winner over 1,000. Only hit the one start over 1,000, won it nicely. And look, nothing wrong with him. He's going nicely here and stretches out well, stepping back up to 1,200. Has got an awkward draw, that's the only thing with him, but he looks good. Victorium, another one who hasn't had much luck with the draws. He's got a barrier number 11 here coming up as well. And look, he's a horse who's got plenty of ability, but he just might struggle from that draw. But his work's been good leading into it as well, into this particular race. And California Deep Shot, I had to take a second look here. He's had 10 starts here in Hong Kong. He hasn't been to Sha Tin before, so he's going to be making his Sha Tin debut as well. California Deep Shot. Nothing wrong with his work. All
right, we'll have a look at him again in a moment or so. We're going to start off, though, with that win down the straight, Tom, of Beauty Applause, beating a real good one here in Wellington. Victorium also under some consideration. It's really worked well recently for John Size with dropping horses back to the 1,000 metres. This horse here, Beauty Applause, and also Pinghai Bravo, and he was able to roll the short price favourite Wellington on this occasion. They had a good tussle inside the last 200 metres, but he got the upper hand and he's going well at the moment, so he's hard to leave out, Paul. Yeah, it was a nice run. Just the wide draw just was a little bit tricky, and poor Victorium, he can't get a draw when he goes around the bend either. OK, let's go back to track work. Ed with Paul O'Sullivan once more, talking about Duke Y.
Duke Y, Paul, he had a super season last season. How do you feel he's going this season?
Yeah, sometimes they just suffer for having such a wonderful season one season, and you know he's pretty close to his mark, but he's got a barrier. A lot depends on how he jumps. He's a little bit 50-50 on the jump, so if he jumps away with him with the claim on his back, you know, he should be very competitive.
You've decided to put the hood on for the first time out. What was the rationale there? The
rationale was just for the barriers. So we tried him with the hood on last week here, and he jumped very cleanly. That's not to say he's going to do it again on Sunday, but just try to eliminate some of the noise in the barriers.
If he was to jump out better out of the gates, would you like him to take a closer spot than what he has been before? Yeah, for sure. If he leaves the machines cleanly, he's more than capable of sort of being running in the first 5, 6, 7, and that would be ideal for him.
All right, so out of the gates, the key there for Duke Y. Jerry Chow will leave from barrier number 6. Now, California Deep Shots, Tom, what about him winning at Happy Valley last time out with Racing Fighter a long way back, but switching to Sha Tin? Yeah, it was a tough win from him on this occasion. He had to get and chase Classic Unicorn down, and in the end it was a very good win from him. He fought gamely and he's trialled well since, so he's probably one that needs to be considered, Paul. Yeah, definitely, and look, there was a lot of money for him on this occasion as well. Just shows he's up to Class 2. There was no problem with that one. All right, what about Handsome Bobo, Paul, also winning at Happy Valley last time? Yeah, look, he's looked good since he's come back, isn't he, with a new stable. He's now won 2 of his last 3, 2 of them both at Happy Valley, but has won numerous times at Sha Tin before from barrier 1. So another interesting runner here. Zach Purton will stick with him as well. Yeah, put him in on a minor line. He's yet to win in this grade from his 8 starts, but it was quite an easy win in the end from him by probably a length and a half at the end. So I put him in on a minor line. OK, that's Handsome Bobo then. And at the trials here, Tom, for Roman Turbo, and Highland Fortune.
Yeah, Roman Turbo ran well first up at a big price behind Carrying Master. Second up was beaten 2.5 behind Racing Fighter, and then last up beaten 3/4 behind Winning for All. Of course, Royal Bomb has since come out of that race and won, but some handy runs from him. Just can't draw a gate, this horse, either. The trial there from, I thought, Highland Fortune was just okay.
Yeah, look, of the two, I do prefer Roman Turbo. I did manage to put him in on a minor line.
All right. As far as the market is concerned, I thought this was quite a competitive race, Paul, but Duke White's pretty short there, isn't he?
Yeah, look, he's been a bit unlucky last couple. He's got the apprentice claim, so a couple of positives there. He's on top. California Deep Shot coming here for the first time to Sha Tin's running well. All in Mine will need luck from the draw, but plenty of ability, and Roman Turbo. 2, 7, 10 and 13.
Gone with Guy Dragon on top. He's, well, he was very unlucky. We saw on the replay when Paul O'Sullivan was talking, just had no luck at all, couldn't get out, desperately unlucky. So he's on top over Duke Y, 3 Beauty Applause and 9 Handsome Bobo. But Guy Dragon, number 11 on top.
I thought Duke White could probably win this, but I'm not that enthused about 2.5 at this stage. We'll see if that price changes much closer to the race. Now, as far as the stats are concerned, Paul, what are we looking at this week?
We're going to have a look at Tony Cruz. Once his horses hit form, they tend to keep their form. So once the last start place getters here, a 54% first 3 rate from his 43 runners. So the stable's going very particularly well at the moment. And California Deep Shot, the one to watch here, and he's in that last that we just talked about, and I think he can run a placing, if not win.
OK, as far as best bets are concerned, I thought there's a few races very hard to stand one out, but what have you found for us? Well,
I went with Not Usual Talent. I think he comes in really well at the weights with the apprentice claim and will get a perfect run from barrier 2. And I made the each way play here. Sure, win-win. He's 1600 looks ideal for him here at Sha Tin. So he's each way play, and I'll do the play in race number 6 with Band of Brothers, Not Usual Talent, and down the bottom there, Beauty Smile.
Best for me in the final race of the day, it's Guy Dragon, as I said before, just had no luck at all last time out. So he's on top. Race 10, number 11 for Vincent Ho, Casper Founds. Class 5 for the value, victorious leader Sumion and Dennership teaming up. He was another unlucky horse last time out, and he was at a good price earlier on. And the play in race number 9 with Looking Great, Authentic Champ and Telecom Fighters, who's got plenty of support about him.
All right, I'll go in the main event, the Centenary Vase. I sit here right now. Fiore is 7.3. I'd be amazed if we get that sort of price, but I think you can roll Exultant, the reigning champion. Travel Glory, there's a super run from him on debut. Up in trip, Wagner Borges for Michael Chang, I think give a run at a decent price. And the QQP around Travel Glory along with Zone D and More Than Enough. So 3, 6 and 8. So that's Sha Tin on the weekend. After this, Tom, we're back to Happy Valley again on Wednesday night. 9 races with Explosive Witness returning to the city circuit as well.
Yeah, it looks like there's a good quality Class 2 race, Andrew, over 1,000 metres, part of that 9-race program. We've got a 2,200 metre race on the program as well. So we're back at the Valley for 9 of the best Wednesday night. Always
competitive race, especially those 1,000-metre sprints as well. So looking forward to that race.
All right, so that's 9 races then to look forward to at Happy Valley on Wednesday night. 10 races on the weekend with a couple of all-weather races as well, including that Group 3. That's the show, though. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll see you at Sha Tin on Sunday when we'll be racing to win.